so we are back, and we are here to have a good time. Listen, if y'all want to hit that subscribe button and drop me a comment, then boy, howdy, that would be great. Okay, we're here at the Waypoint Ruins. We're here to fight a Mad Pumpkinhead. He's a boss, by the way. No, he's just a regular enemy, but he's a boss here. His head is like the opposite of a weak point, right? So don't hit his head where his big old helmet is. He's got a bunch of slams and stuff and weapon attacks. He can punch you. Sure. A couple of combos. He's got attacks with punish windows. Like nothing special, right? There's nothing crazy here. He's just a regular enemy. You can mostly just kill him. We're still using Catch Flame and Lightning Strike. We added in the Lightning Strike, but we're still using the Flame. I have found that the Lightning Strike is very slow. Yeah, so we're still getting used to it. I'm not really used to like incantations in general. Ouch. And then he's dead. And he drops nothing. Yeah, 1100 runes, I guess. But he gives you access to selling. So that's good if you're like a magic user, right? Alright, and up next we have Summonwater Village Outskirts for the Tibia Mariner. And that's Summonwater Village right there. She's a field boss. You're going to see a whole lot of her. There's, several of them scattered all over the lands between. She's an old lady in a boat. Swims around. She's got a couple of different teleport spots at each, location where she is. There's one in the late game that can be dangerous, but the early ones are not at all. She's just kind of runs around in a boat and does things like that. Also, I realized that I call her a she. There's no indication necessarily that that's a lady. That's just what's in my head. So I'm using the spear a little bit because I just wanted to, and because I was really surprised that she didn't summon any skeletons. We got a stagger there. You can see the stagger doesn't give you a critical. That's fine. We're gonna hit her with a lightning, and then we're just gonna skip ahead a little bit because I'm really waiting for her to summon the skeletons. Like, this is not a fight until she does the summon. But anyway. Oh, so we got an example of the water fling attack that she can do. Very dangerous, right? Sure. It can actually shotgun you at close range. And then she does her little water pillar, right? Very cool. It mostly just kills the skeletons that are around her when she has her skeletons. I've never seen her do this, by the way. I've never seen her not have the skeletons. And there we go. She's finally summoning them. So that red stuff is her summoning skeletons. Congratulations. It's a real fight. The skeletons are the only real danger. They don't do a ton of damage. They're just annoying to be able to try to get into her and do attacks, right? So just attack when you have a window. Try not to get stabbed. I'm still trying to figure out my timing for lightning strikes, so I get hit, sometimes. She kills her own skeletons, like I said, with the pillar or really any of her attacks. She can attack her own skeletons. So it's just very silly. It's a silly fight. And then they all fall down. And now we're going to see a friend named Nerijus. There is where he will dismount you. There is where he shows up. And this is the route that you'll take to get to him. He really sucks to fight. He's not a boss. He's an invader, okay? But we're including him because he's just challenging. Like, he's actually legitimately challenging. There, he dismounts you. He's crazy aggressive. He's got really fast attacks with a dagger, and he stacks bleed. And he also has a bleed projectile. So that's exciting. Yeah, invaded by bloody-fingered Nerijus. Yikes. I'm always paranoid fighting him because one of his attacks is like a combo with his daggers, and he just swings like crazy, and he's pretty much just gonna one-shot you between the dagger damage and the bleed. You can do that little bleed projectile right there, and you can see that Yura is being summoned to assist me. You will also see that Yura does not make an appearance in this video. But we were able to kill him without help, because Catch Flame is great, and the Lightning Strike did a ton of damage on the way in. I was surprised about that. Yeah, so Yura is supposed to come and help you. He can either spawn up to the north if you're fighting to the north, or he spawns to the south where the skeletons are. If he spawns to the north, he takes absolutely forever to get to you. And if he spawns to the south, he probably never gets to you, because he just gets stuck fighting the skeletons. So that was the north. And then this is the south over here. He spawns there, he finds the skeletons, he does not come to help you. So that sucks. And then we're in the Murkwater cave, which is just inside of where you fight Nerijus. And we're gonna go fight Patches. He's a boss. He's a real boss, you guys.
To a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance!
Alright, so he's got some very regular spear attacks. There's nothing crazy here, right? It's just a humanoid enemy with a spear. He's got a jump attack, sure. You know, you can punish the jump attack, probably. The best thing to see is this little breath attack right here. It doesn't do any damage. It like reduces your damage or something. I don't know. But he's very vulnerable while he's doing it. And then he surrenders at half health. And I'm so used to doing NPC stuff that I just let him do it. I didn't kill him. And I let him surrender. So then I killed him after that. What a shit show indeed. And then last, definitely not least, best boss of the day is going to be the Flying Dragon Agheel. He's in the middle of the lake. Any of the graces around here are fine. I just happened to pick this one, but you know, you can get to him from wherever you want. He makes an amazing grand entrance the first time. We're showing a couple of his attacks here. He's got this, we called it a medium stomp. Sure, yeah. He also has a very heavy stomp, so you'll be able to see the difference between those two. He's an ankle biter. He swings around and tries to bite you if you're at his feet. We're a little bit choppy on the footage here because he actually managed to kill me a couple of times. Because I was trying to show off his attacks, and so I wasn't really positioned where I was supposed to be. So I'm not showing the times where I died necessarily, but we're showing off as many attacks as we can. You can see he's got a couple of things where he flies up in the air, so you can see little captions down there. I'm not going to say it all again. He's got a couple of different breath attacks. The most important thing about the breath attacks that he can do from the standing position like that is that he has, I will say, like a sprinkler attack and a hose attack. So the hose attack, he aims directly at you, and it will track you, and it's easy enough to just run past him to the back to hit him. The sprinkler attack starts on one side and just does a full 180 out in front of him, regardless of where you are. So if he's doing the sprinkler one, you have to see which side he starts on to make sure that you don't run to that side. Because spoilers, you'll die. Wind-up attacks. You're usually very safe hanging out in front of him because it's a great place to see what he's actually going to do. This is that. Sure, he has a big fire AoE under him. And this is the sprinkler. I didn't recognize it, and I ran to where the sprinkler started. And I I died. And this should be the one where we actually kill him, so you'll see everything in here. Nice big window at the beginning. It's just yelling at me. If you hang out back by his feet, it's usually pretty easy to hit him. You just have to watch out for the stomp attacks and make sure you're paying attention for when he does a tail or an ankle biter. That's the big stomp, by the way. It's bigger than the medium. Yeah, so I'm glad he did this on the kill. I was a little bit annoyed, for sure. But he can, like, he has the ability to fly up onto the freaking cliff. And that makes the fight a little bit more complicated, because then you've got some terrain stuff to deal with. He's got a certain range where if he goes too far, he will teleport back to his original position. But, like, yeah, like, when he does this here, like, the breath goes in really weird places when he does this. So it's much harder to tell where you need to be when he's up here instead of in the lake. Same for this. Like, you can get stuck on terrain instead of being able to run where you're supposed to. It makes it a lot harder. And then he's going even further away from the lake. Like, where are you going, dude? What are you doing? And then he teleports back because he realized he was too far away. Well, maybe you shouldn't have gotten that far in the first place. That's just my opinion. Luckily, he doesn't reset his health or anything. He just teleports back. And I didn't realize with this when I was doing the fight, but it just started raining, which is actually perfect because I just started using Lightning Strike. Rain increases his fire resistance, but it lowers his lightning resistance. Isn't that nice? Now we can actually take advantage of that. Pop, and then he's dead. Goodbye, Flying Dragon Agheel. Get a dragon heart, and then he dropped another item. Look at that. What else did he drop? He dropped a great dragonfly head? How did he do that? Oh, anyway, we're here at the end. Nothing special here at the end. If you are here with me, I'll love you. If you want to click that subscribe button, drop me a like and a comment, that would be just wonderful, right? You'd really be doing me a great favor. We've had a good time. We're gonna come back for next time, and I will see you later.